Hello everyone, welcome to MMA Wired. Why is Amanda Nunes seeing the positive side to the loss against Julianna Peña? What does Robert Whittaker find so special about Adesanya's performance? What about the fan backlash? How did Conor McGregor celebrate his 34th birthday? Who does Sean O'Malley want to fight next? Stick around till the end, and we've got you covered. Don't miss out on our next update. Subscribe and get your hands on the latest stories before the rest. First up, let's look at what Robert Whittaker has to say about Adesanya's performance. So Israel Adesanya picked apart Jared Cannonier at UFC 276. He was dominant, but there were many fans who criticized his performance. Robert Whittaker said,
I think Adesanya is the best defensive striker in the game. His body was built for it, and he knows how to utilize that skill set to the absolute highest ability. And yeah, that's the sort of fight it was. Adesanya just fought defensively, safe, did what he needed to do to win. And mate, what more can you ask? Like he got the W that way. I think people find it people are going to find it very hard to dethrone him just because of the way he fights and the style, you know.
Whittaker feels that Adesanya's performance can only be fully appreciated by fighters. He said,
There is definitely an element of underappreciation there, and nobody bar the fighters, nobody bar him can truly understand what was going on in there and what was happening. Okay, and you know, it's the thing is though, the backlash is from him talking it up, you know, and what do you want? You can't. The way they were both speaking on it, and then they both just didn't deliver that, which is fine. You know, it's much easier to handle criticism with a W than an L. You know, and at the end of the day, winning is what matters. But you know, you did this to yourself. You know, you did it to yourself.
Now, let's look at how Conor McGregor celebrated his 34th birthday. So Conor McGregor made the most of his 34th birthday with big celebrations in Ibiza. He appeared to be having a wild time at his birthday bash. The star was joined by his fiancée, Dee Devlin. McGregor kicked off his birthday celebrations with a drink on board his luxury yacht. A change of location and clothing followed, but the party continued at Destino Pacha Resort. McGregor was surrounded by friends and family. He was spotted roaring with laughter and posing for photos with his guests, including fiancée Dee Devlin. His niece Morgan also made the trip and afterwards wrote on Instagram, 24 hours in Ibiza was fun, but I'm so ready to be home. Let's now talk about who Sean O'Malley wants to fight next. So Sean O'Malley already is mapping out his post-UFC 276 plans. He believes that former UFC bantamweight champion Peter Yan should be next. He said, I would love to fight again. One more time, by the end of the year. November, December would be a great time frame. I know there's a lot of big fights playing out. Little Russian dude Yan is running around. I might beat him up. There's a bunch of guys out there that could potentially be my next fight. I've still got to focus on Saturday. Obviously, always make sure I say that. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. July 2nd, Pedro Munoz is the next challenge, but I'm excited for the future. There's a lot of big fights for me, but Peter Yan did not keep quiet after that. Yan took to Twitter and said, Hey Pink Poodle Sugar Sean MMA, if you win on Saturday and really want to fight me, I dare you to call me out and I will accept it. But if you just want to make useless noise for hype, stop talking about me, coward. Looks like Peter Yan is not taking any disrespect from Sean O'Malley. Lastly, we will look at Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes admits that her loss to Julianna Peña was very good for her. So Amanda Nunes reigned over the UFC women's bantamweight division for a long time. She pretty much cleaned out the division and even won the women's featherweight title. Then she faced Julianna Peña and lost at UFC 269. So during those years of dominance, it looked like Nunes was comfortable being at the top with how she handily disposed of her opponents. But she recently revealed,
and everything started like getting worse. I didn't even was prepared for, and especially get caught and they have to do it. So everything like was a mess and cost my belt, and I'm here today to get that thing back. Actually, fight giving me like a different feeling to chase for something.
Yeah.
For so long in my career, like I was very comfortable, and now kind of like, oh, this is kind of very good feeling actually.
Yeah.
You know, because I chase now. I'm chasing for that thing again.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of like giving me motivating me that I wanna, like after having the belt for so long, and say like how I keep this, you know, and now I'm here like very motivated and I'm ready to go again.
Yep.
Now, Amanda Nunes will face Julianna Peña in a rematch at UFC 277 on July 30th in Dallas. She has a shot at reclaiming her title there. And that's a wrap. Who do you think will win when Amanda Nunes takes on Julianna Peña? Will Nunes get her title back? What do you think about Israel Adesanya's performance at UFC 276? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.